Jim Richardson was born in Belleville, Kansas in 1947. He discovered his interest in photography after experimenting with his father's box camera, which he found on their farm. From there, he studied at Kansas State University and worked for the Topeka Capital Journal from 1970 to 1981. Since 1985, he has been working for National Geographic Magazine and National Geographic Traveler Magazine, where he worked as a freelancer and an editor. He has published over 20 stories. Richardson focuses his work on landscapes, night scenes, and rural communities. He enjoys taking pictures in farm communities in Kansas, close to where he grew up, and in Scotland, where his family is from. In his work, Richardson is able to relay information about a scene while bringing to light important social issues. Among his 7 published photography books, Richardson is most known for his book High School USA, which examines young children in a small-town elementary school. I found this image, Soils in Africa, on Richardson's Facebook page from June 2012. It is a part of a project he was working on called Soils for Africa, which brought to light the troubles that the people of Malawi had to face every day. This image is of 5 women on their 10-kilometer journey to get firewood for their village. Their position in the picture draws the viewer's eyes toward the barren background to show how isolated they really are. The frontal lighting of the scene creates a shadow behind each woman that shows how intense the sunlight shines. The faces of the 4 women in the midground are behind the shadows of their firewood, which accentuates the details of the face of the woman in front. You can see from her expression that she has lived a hard life. This next photo was published in November 2008 in National Geographic as part of a piece called The End of Night: Why We Need Darkness. It was taken 100 miles from Salt Lake City. At first glance, this dichromatic image is very pleasing to the eye. The brightness of the orange sky and the dark blue flat land contrast very well. Richardson captures the motion of the shooting stars using a slow shutter speed, bringing to light the beauty of the night sky. At first I thought this picture was taken as the sun was setting, but the orange glow is actually from the city lights. Richardson addresses the fact that light pollution is becoming a real problem. You can see how the sky's landscape turns to an orange blur in the top right of the image. This image was taken of an older woman in Garadagua, Niger. In the photo, she is taking a rest from her work restoring soil as part of a local project. Richardson uses a shallow depth of field which focuses the viewer's attention on the woman while showing that the hustle and bustle of village life does not stop when she takes a rest. The lighting allows the viewer to see the wrinkles and dirt on the woman's face and arms. You can tell that she has been working hard for many years. She looks off into the distance and not directly at the camera, as if she is longing for something or someone, maybe her husband, as we see she is wearing a wedding ring. Richardson wants to let the world know about the troubled lives of African villagers, and he does so successfully as the mood of the picture appeals to the viewer's sympathies. This photo, taken in Ireland, is a perfect example of one of Richardson's famous rural landscape photos. He uses a deep depth of field to capture the details of the wall all the way up the hill. You can still see the individual rocks in the wall at the very top of the picture. There is not an important social stance that goes along with this picture, but the image does capture the beautiful countryside of Ireland. Conveying unknown natural beauty of the world is one of the main themes in Richardson's work.